Okay guys, this is just a little extended video if you want some more detail about why we've done it the way we've done it. This is the left-hand drive, as you can see, and you see the way it goes. I don't know if anybody has seen the insides of most of these, probably not often, but there's actually a little louving vent here with a crossbar that connects to the louving vent over here. Okay, and that is controlled by a cable that stretches through all the way to your dashboard, and on the side of your gauge cluster there, this is where you have your two arms that they will be opening and closing those two vents to get your heat into your footwell. It's not a great system because it's like super overcomplicated. It doesn't seal well at all. You don't need all of that extra contraption and stuff, and these little flaps don't close very nicely. So we said you really just don't need any of that. All you need to do is have a round hole that we use. That's a very common one. You can get it like any auto parts supply store, like online, like Summit Racing or Jags. You know, they'll have that. They're just dashboard vents. They're just round vents, and they rotate at 360 degrees, and they louve completely closed, so it's 100% sealed in, and they're just flat in any direction. So that's its own unit. It's not connected to this other side, and you really can just have a whole row of them if you wanted. A bit silly, but it's completely contained. It's just screwed into that, and then there's nothing to it. So this remains your whole ducting the same way it was before, and your cab heat does come in here same way as it was before, but we use also a different cab heater unit where it is much more powerful. I mean, off the top of my head, I think it was 40,000 BTUs, so that's kicking really powerful, you know, and a whole lot more than the Land Rover one ever did. Their units are also like dirt cheap. I mean, I want to say like $100, so like nothing, you know. And they seat in the exact same location as the other unit, the Land Rover units did. They're actually quite a bit more compact, to tell you the truth. So if you want us to set you up with that as well and just upgrade your whole system, and because of that, it's just a rotary switch. It's very simple, dial rotary switch, and it goes right there, or anywhere, of course. You just have a really simple rotary switch, and that's also in 4 speeds. Actually, it's 4 settings, so it's 3 speeds, you know. And we love that one. We've installed it several times in other Land Rovers that we've built, so highly recommend doing that. So, but if you are not interested in cab heaters, then you don't need that, but maybe you want to at least use your vents and possibly do like just external air on a blower and blow air into the cab, because sometimes these Land Rovers get pretty darn hot, especially here in Florida. It gets hot, so at least you can have some air blowing into the cab like that. What else? Oh, so here there's no drop for your steering column. It's really just like this, but again, you know, what we found just by trial and error is that there's just so many different ways of doing that pattern, because for one, we use a custom-made, printed, designed cover for the steering column, so you know, we don't have to conform to the way Land Rover's plastic cover goes around, you know, with you have the key on one side and the choke on the other, I think it is. We don't do anything like that. We kind of isolate the key switch typically over here, where you can put a start-stop flush mounted button right on there or there, or, you know. There's so many different ways to do it. You don't even need a key. You can have like two buttons or 2 switches, you know. So, and then we just have a printed steering column that is also like custom per vehicle that we build. So it's a different way of doing it. It makes everything a lot cleaner. So that's why we also didn't put that drop in, but we can. As I mentioned before in the very short video, there's 3 positions for 52 millimeter gauges, roughly 2-inch gauges. Usually people put water temperature, oil pressure, and something like a clock was often there. USB is a really popular one to do there, and a lot of the USB gauges nowadays have 2 regular USBs, 1 micro USB, and the best part is there's a switch and a real-time voltage digital readout of your battery. So that's where you get your battery. You know, if your alternator is charging or not, and you see when you're running, you know, that's where you look at the USB. It's really simple. It's a nice digital readout. So that's limestone. Oh, I forgot to mention all of this. Yes, of course there is the panel for the top. Make it and cover that over, you know, and then you just screw that down with a little bit of whatever, sealant, caulking, or something like that, you know, and you're good to go. But yeah, everything is perfect, you know, even have those little indents, or depends on which way you want to look at it. And yeah, just thought I'd show you off. And yes, I know it's a long video. It's supposed to be. Just so you have a really good look, detailed look. This isn't for quick videos. This is for so you really understand. And of course, this is the left-hand drive. Right-hand drive is a heck of a lot more involved here to cover over the windshield wiper motor. But yeah, you gotta call us in for that. And we have some things to discuss about right-hand drives as well. With everybody who does need the right-hand drive, please call us as soon as possible. These, sorry to say, are also, I forgot to mention that these are $1,200 for this assembly, both pieces, and that is all handmade as well, and it fits the gauges perfectly. It's a very nice, very nice pieces. We only have I think 2, maybe 3 of each left. They're all used up now. So if you want that, you know, give us a shout. That's $1,200 for that, and $1,200 for both sections here. But yes, thanks for watching, and call us in. Thank you very much.